What's a YouTube tag all star here? I'm finally back on Forza Horizon 5. If you want to know what's been going on in my life and things like that, check out the video in the description down below. And as well, I want to give some credit to two YouTubers that I believe should have a lot more subscribers than what they're giving credit for or have been given credit for. That would be Drift Too Fast, and his channel, he does, POV driving with, I think it's a T300 Thrustmaster wheel. And like his driving is extremely smooth, great content, and definitely he'll show you different tracks and his driving style and that kind of thing. And then as well, another channel I would like to shout out would be his Techhead HD2. And his channel does a bunch of builds and very knowledgeable and informational videos. And just both these channels have really great content. I think that everyone should check them out. So I have those channels in the description down below as well. So for this video, we're going to be doing a 20K build. So my plan is to build this Miata. It's going to be a drift build, and we only have 20K to do it. So we'll see how well we can build it up. I decided to choose this car for the simple fact of that it has like no horsepower. So it's on like what, 180, 100, and I don't know how much horsepower this thing has. But let's see. So let's see how much horsepower it has. Like only 128. We'll see what we can do with that. Might put a turbo on it. Let's see, engine swaps. 2J in it. 2J is a little too much. 800 horsepower is a little too much for this tiny chassis. I would like to do a V8, but that kills the budget right there. So I guess turbo is our best option. Don't sound too bad. Supercharged a little bit cheaper. I'm about that turbo life, so it'll be minus 1800. So it's turbo. Now the biggest thing we need to work on is suspension. That's always the biggest thing. So minus 2050. So leave us with 17,150. I just realized I'm so slow because at the bottom of the screen it literally tells you like how much you're going to spend. And I'm sitting here writing down, calculating all that stuff. God dang. It's all good though. I know some of y'all was probably yelling at the screen. Well, wait, I'm gonna change up the rule just a little bit. So we're gonna do, for cosmetics, it's free. As far as suspension and tires and the actual things that make the car drive better, it's gonna cost money. So, cause I actually want it to look somewhat decent. Everybody know the Workmeisters are always it. The size a little bit. 18 is way too big. Maybe do 16s. How much power we got? We weigh in at 1,932 and 246 horsepower. All right, so with the livery that someone else made, not me, this is what the car looks like. And we're gonna go outside and test it out. And probably try some tracks I have saved. Some of the event lab tracks. People have really been doing their thing with these tracks, I'm not even gonna lie. Way better than just drive around the festival. It's not too bad so far. Messed up the light. Could use a little bit more grip. But initially, it's not bad at all. It can move, but I can't feel that the car is very light. I also forgot to mention that I'm on controller right now. The reason why I'm not on my wheel is because my wheel actually ended up messing up. Something is wrong with the wiring. So I won't be able to use it for this video until I figure out what's wrong with it. I know some of you have been looking at my channel to figure out what my wheel setup is, and I will get to that pretty soon. Just gotta figure out what's wrong with it. But I have been thinking about upgrading to T300. So So we're gonna try out this track that's called Willow Springs Balcony. Now I'm not sure how well this one's gonna be represented, but we got some contestants. See, the problem with some of these is that they make the finish line too close to where you actually have to go for the track, so then it ends the race too early. Okay, let's go this way. Everybody's driving up here. They're trying to tandem? I guess not. What's up with that? Looks pretty good so far. So let's go. Got a little half pipe right here. Oh, I see it. I see how it is now. How it matches up to the real balcony. Drop it down in a second. This is where they would go in the straight, and then whip it in like that. But I think you have a little bit further to go than that, like a longer distance for that. Then this is where they would have that little house shed thing in the middle. It's a really good representation. The only thing is just a little bit longer to get the actual length of it. I mean, I've never been there, but judging from the videos, it seems like it's a little bit longer. I'm not sure if anybody else has noticed, but like a lot of these tracks with whatever this material is that we're driving on, it has a different type of grip than the actual road. It has a little bit less grip. So I would usually end up tuning my cars to have a lot more grip than they probably should if I was driving in the actual festival. I noticed that when I was tuning my 370Z. I tuned it to have like a lot of grip, but it still felt like really loose on this surface. But when I actually drive on the actual pavement in this game, it feels really, really gripped up. Yeah, this Miata throwing down though. Back right there. See if we can get on the wall. Extend it out. Oh, nope. Guess not. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Should've went down a second though. Alright, so now we're gonna try Willow Springs Raceway. Let's see how good this one is. Oh, what if I just fall off? I hope not. Another thing I don't like about the event laps is that, I spoke into existence. It's all good though. But with the event laps, if you like crash into like something like a wall or something like that really hard, you're pretty much stuck. And that's just it. You gotta restart the whole thing. Oh, this is really good actually. They even got the little shortcut part. I wouldn't call it a shortcut, but you know what I mean. And they actually made it in the desert area with all the sand. Man, props to whoever created this. Yeah, get around the edge. I gotta really keep my momentum up in this Miata. It's a little difficult on these longer sections. It's a really good track though. Let's bring another car up here. Do some tandems, find somebody to tandem with. I tried to tandem with Drift Too Fast, but the Forza servers be acting crazy. Like it wouldn't cooperate. So we never got a chance to actually tandem. I was actually tandem with Tech Head HD2 though. We got some good run-ins the other day. Oh, we're off. I will give this game props. It does do a good representation of like, I say like the power, if that makes sense. Because like if you go on this track for like a 1,000 horsepower car, and of course you gotta have it set up right, but you know, when you have 1,000 horsepower, there's only but so much you can do with tires and the car itself and the suspension tuning, to the point that it's just uncontrollable. So I like that they represent that aspect of power and the grip very well. Pretty realistic. I know this isn't a simulation game or the most realistic thing ever, but It does do its thing to represent the real world pretty well. Take a little shortcut. Got a little Miata doing its thing, ain't it? Yep, I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's gonna be it for this video. I'm drifting while barely looking. Hope you all enjoyed it. There will be more videos to come like this, and as well, I will have real content on my actual cars in real life. Like I said, my Mustang and my Lexus IS 300. So if you want to stay tuned for all of those builds and more Forza content, make sure you subscribe and hit post notifications. And I'll see you guys in the next one.